Hello everybody, and today it's me, Luigi, reading Thomas and the Freight Cars, based on the Thomas and Friends television show. And hello Avery and Emmett, I know you're watching. Thomas used to grumble in the shed at night. I'm tired of pushing coaches. I want to see the world. The other engines didn't take much notice, but Thomas was a little engine who talked the talk big. But one night, Edward came to the shed. He was a kind little engine and felt sorry for Thomas. I've got some freight cars to take home tomorrow, he told Thomas. If you take them instead, I'll push coaches in the yard. Thank you, said Thomas. That will be nice. And there they are in the shed. At home. So they asked their drivers next morning, and when they said yes, Thomas ran happy to find the freight cars. Now, freight cars are silly and noisy. They talk a lot and don't pay attention when what they are doing. They don't listen to their engine, and when it stops, they bump into each other, screaming, "Oh, oh, oh! Whatever is happening!" And I'm sorry to say, they play tricks on an engine who is not used to them. There he is, going to get the freight cars. Edward knew all about the freight cars. He warned Tom to be careful, but Thomas was too excited to listen. The shunter fastened the coupling, and when the signal dropped, Thomas was ready. The guard blew his whistle, "Peep, peep," answered Thomas, and started off. But the freight car was, oh mamma mia. Sorry, I messed it up. The guard blew his whistle, "Peep, peep," answered Thomas, and started off. But the freight cars weren't ready. "Oh, oh, oh!" they screamed as their couplings tightened. "Oh, wait, Thomas, wait!" But Thomas wouldn't wait. Come on!" he popped, and the freight train grumbled slowly out from the siding onto the main line. And there he is, taking them away. Silly things. Thomas was happy. Come along," he puffed. "All right, don't fuss," grumbled the freighter cars. They clattered through stations and rumbled over bridges. Thomas whistled, "Peep, peep," and they rushed through the tunnel in which Henry had been shut up. Then they came to the top of the hill where Gordon had gotten stuck. Silly big engine. "Steady now, steady," warned the driver. He shut off the steam and began to pull on the brakes. He's coming out of the tunnel. Wheel stopping," called Thomas. "No, no, no," answered the freighter cars, bumping into each other. Go on," and before his driver could stop them, they had pushed Thomas down the hill, rattling and laughing behind him. Oh, mamma mia, he is scared. Poor Thomas tried hard to stop them from making him go too fast. Stop pushing, he hissed, but the freight cars would not stop. Go on, they giggled in a silly way. "Oh no," he looked scared. I'd be scared too, you know. He was good. Wait, well, hold on. I think I missed a page. Mamma mia! He was glad when they got to the bottom. Then, ahead of him, he saw the place where they had to stop. "Oh dear, what shall I do?" They rattled through the station. Luckily, the line was clear as they swerved into the goods yard. "Oh!" groaned Thomas as his brakes held fast, and he skidded along the rails. "I must stop!" And he shut his eyes tight. Oh. When he opened them, he saw he had stopped just in front of the buffers, and there, watching him, was the Topham Hatt. There he goes. He almost crashed. That'd be scary. "What are you doing here, Thomas?" he asked sternly. "I brought Edward's freighter cars," Thomas answered. "Why did you come in so fast?" "I didn't mean to. I was pushed," said Thomas sadly. Haven't you pulled freight cars before?" "No." Oh. "Then you've got a lot to learn about freight cars, little Thomas. They are silly things and must be kept in their place. After pushing them around here for a few weeks, you'll know almost as much about them as Edward. Then you'll be a really useful engine. And there he is, going back home all sad. So what happened patches a mean. And that was Thomas and the Freight Cars. Goodbye.